Jalen.
Jalen, just the three-point shooting, is it you really owe it all to the Breakfast Club as much as anything?
Yes. Being in there with the GAs every morning, a couple of the players, just gaining confidence each and every day to be ready for moments like the last game. It really helped out a lot.
I know it's just a couple shots, but I think I talked to you on media day, and you said you didn't want to predict a percentage, but you thought you'd shoot a lot better. I'd like to say, I know it's just two shots, but how good does it feel to start off like that when you had a rough three-point shooting season last year?
Feels real good knowing that I have a lot of confidence in the coaches, and the players also have confidence in me to keep taking those shots. So just starting off 2 for 2 from behind the arc, that it feels real good.
It looked like you were playing like a little air guitar or whatever after the second one. Just how fun was it to see a couple go down early?
It was real fun. I got the air guitar from Trey Thompson. So when I just looked at him on the bench and I just started doing it, remember he did it when I was redshirting up here. So
How's it going, kind of having 2-point guards with you and Jimmy spelling each other and then playing together some too?
It's real fun knowing that I'm not the only one out there that's going to create every time. I can get some easy shots with him being able to post smaller point guards and him just kicking it out, things like that. And also with me just pushing it, knowing I can find him, and we just take turns each and every day at practice also. So being out there on the court together, it makes everything for me a lot more easier.
Also, just the way Isaiah and Mason are shooting, you figure it's really going to create where the teams practically don't even guard you, where you get really a lot of open shots.
Yeah, it creates for a lot of others. They shoot the percentage that they did. So when anybody drive, it really opens up lanes. It helps Dro get easy dunks, things like that. So with them shooting the way they're doing it, I feel like our offense is going to be really good.
Jalen, the intensity that you see from Eric Musselman, the fire, running on the court, pumping it up, how much does that trickle down to you guys, help you guys get excited, and that intensity from Eric Musselman?
I was just talking to Mason about it today, just saying, like, it feels like what we grew up watching, like seeing all the teams playing in college. It like feel like we're actually here now, being able to see a coach who's fired up just as much as us. It just makes everything a lot more fun.
And then he talked about how well you guys pass the ball. He said it's the most passes he's had with a college team. How comfortable do you feel distributing the ball around, moving it a lot more than you guys were last year?
This year I feel like nobody has an ego this year. Everybody's just playing together, trying to win. Knowing that we had to play in the NIT last year, we just want to keep winning, try to make it to the tournament this year. So that's the big goal of ours.
I know you guys are probably going to have to be a three-point shooting team, big three-point shooting team with your lack of size. Everybody thinks about Isaiah and Desi and Mason, but if you can, and I'm not saying you're going to take 12 three-pointers a game or whatever, but with you coming on, how much will that help? And maybe you guys have some other guys who can knock down threes too. How much do you think? How good a three-point shooting team do you think this can be? Collectively, not just a couple guys, but maybe 4 or 5 guys.
I can't really say, but I'll just say like the work that we've put in, I feel like it's really gonna help us this year. Being able to knock the three down, and then like they asked, create driving lanes for others. With me and Jimmy, also Desi, the way he gets to the rack, being able to create for Dro down there. So it's gonna help out a lot if we keep shooting how we're shooting.
And you guys, I guess you're down to 8 eligible scholarship players right now. It looked like Eric and the staff did a pretty good job. I think nobody played more than 32. A bunch of you guys played right 21, 22. What was the substitution pattern like? Were you one of the guys that took yourself out for a short time? Because Eric said sometimes guys want to take themselves out because they think they won't get back in. But he said you guys have, I guess, the trust to say, hey, I need a little blow, and then know you'll get back in.
Yeah, I asked to come out in the second half. Obviously, I had to come out in the first half when I got hit in the eye. But I asked to come out in the second half. He got me a quick blow, and I came right back in. So knowing that that Coach Musselman trusts us to ask for one and put us right back in, that it helps us a lot knowing that we can just ask for that and be able to go right back in.
Did you think it just worked pretty good? I mean, the substituting, everybody got good rest?
Yeah, it worked out good because obviously the lack of players that we have right now. So, yeah, it helped out a lot.
Isaiah's a knockdown shooter, but how big is it just to see him kind of scoring off the dribble and kind of creating offense on his own?
It just shows how much work he's put in this offseason. Being able to put the ball on the floor, score at all 3 levels with the baseline dunk, that kind of shocked me. I've never really seen him do that, but like the work he's put in, it's actually showing right now.
Even winning by 48, I mean, are the turnovers a concern with as a team in general? 21 turnovers, I guess it was.
Yes, it's a big concern. Knowing that we turned the ball over, but we scored that many points, it shows how good our offense really can be. If we limit our turnovers to under 10, who knows how many points we can actually put up.
He was, Musselman even said about last year's team turning it over and this one not carrying it yet. What do you think the problem is, or what do y'all need to do?
Can you repeat that?
He talked about, he said looking at film last year that turnovers was a problem, with this team, and continues to be. And just kind of, what do you feel it has to be done to address it?
Just everybody stop overthinking and just play basketball. Not make the home run plays, but go do what we do in practice, execute the plays well, and I feel like we'll be fine.
You guys had a deal with golf balls the other day and signed them, maybe about dents in your life, or could you explain that and kind of what you guys all thought of that?
Well, everybody had their own, but he said that basically he's gonna take it on the road, and anytime we're down or anything, he's just gonna show us that and show us why we're playing the game that we love.
You mind saying what your dent was, or is that?
It's a little personal for me, so.
Okay, I get that. But did you think it was a good exercise?
Yes, it's a great exercise. Coach Musselman always has good activities for us to do to explore different types of things. So I think he's real good with things like that.
Well, what do you think that the dent thing, everybody kind of writing it down, what do you think that did for you guys?
Made us one. Everybody's gonna say what their dent is when we get together on the road and stuff. So it's just gonna bring us closer, and our bond is gonna be a lot stronger.
And I know he did stuff where he wore work gloves and string and towels and different things. And I guess he won't do as much of that now that the season started. But what do you think that did for you guys? And kind of what everybody think? Were you thinking, what is this? Or were you thinking, hey, this is pretty cool. It's a good idea. What everybody think about that?
I thought it was pretty cool, especially with the gloves and the weighted vest. Dribbling with the gloves, it made it a lot more tougher. So, and he showed us videos of like NBA players doing different exercise, different drills with it. So it just shows like if they can do it, we can do it too. So things like that, and then the weighted vest, just running, like making us tired early, getting us ready for late game situations. I think that was really good for us.
You think the towel drill helped with the defense in terms of maybe not fouling as much? And
oh yes, hands up, body up. That's what Coach Musselman likes to say. So I think that helped out a lot.
you think all that stuff together will translate well into, playing well and winning games?
Yeah, I think so.
Been on Adrio so far. He's really efficient in the preseason, and then again on Tuesday, and defensively showing pretty good anticipation. Just your thoughts on him so far?
Dro's worked harder than I've seen him work since I've been up here. I think this is our third year up here together. Dro's been in the gym every night, night in, night out. Even when he's in pain, he comes to the gym. So, like, just seeing it all pay off for a lot of guys, especially Dro being in his last year, I enjoy seeing it.
You guys obviously want to get Reggie back as soon as you can, but right now, you got the 8 scholarship guys. How do you think that worked the other night? How do you think it'll work moving forward with the way you guys all seem to get, good substitution pattern going?
As long as we keep executing the game plan like Coach Musselman and the staff is drawing up, I think we'll be fine. Even when we get Reggie back, so I think we'll be good.
And obviously, that affects your size too, not having Reggie out there. But you guys out-rebounded Rice. I know they're not Kentucky or whatever, but you guys out-rebounded by, I think, 18, and I think you had 4. And you're, what are you, 6'1", 6'2"?
Yeah, 6'1", 6'2".
So that's a lot of rebounds for a 6'1" guy.
Yeah.
What do you think about the guards? Well, heck, almost everybody's a guard anyway, except Adria, I guess. But, I mean, what do you think about the rebounding collectively, and is that something you guys can keep doing?
I think so. That's a big emphasis, knowing that we lack size. I don't know if you guys seen it, but we have something called a bubble. So anytime we're in practice, we shoot on it. We have to go get the rebound. So that's a real big emphasis.
Yeah, you got this week between games. What's kind of the focus, in practice this week? And also, Eric told us the other day that Adriel subbed himself in the game. Did you guys know Adriel did that late in the game? I guess he just
No, I didn't know he did it.
Yeah. And as far as this week, what's the big emphasis? Or is there a big emphasis?
We haven't practiced yet since our last game, so we really don't know, just to beat North Texas.
Okay, thanks.